Hey, it's John McNicholas. This is going to be the world's first AI song guitar tutorial. Potentially, I haven't looked. This is Breaking Rust with Walk My Walk. Little controversy around this project as it is an AI band, at least all signs point to it. And I had to sort of break the song apart with a stem splitter to really get an idea of what was happening. And when I did, it was some crazy sounds. Well, let's listen to one right now. It's pretty interesting. Crazy. Yes. So anyways, we're going to break down this song. It's really just a repeating pattern with a couple of different changes. And then stick around to the very end of the lesson, and I am going to play you a video of the actual split stems where you can hear what I'm hearing. That being said, let's go. So let's get to the lesson. It's going to be in E flat standard tuning. Yes. They decided to fake it to the point where they changed the tuning of the guitar down to E flat. And you can almost really do this on one string, but I'm doing little power chords for most of it. So the meat and potatoes of this is going to be an A on the 5th fret, a G, and then I'm calling this a D with an F sharp in the bass, and then an E. So that is most of the song. So it's going from 5 to 3 to 2 to 0. But there are some weird variations. So the song starts off, the tempo is going to be half speed. So it starts off with this A, 5th fret. We've got a G, D with the F sharp. Then it's going to go to F, and then to E. So that's that really slow intro where where it is emoting, where the computer is emoting. All right, so then it picks up and we get to more of a standard cadence. We've got the A, but then we're gonna have a note. So I've got a 5th fret on the 6th string, and then a C on the 5th string 3rd fret. It's the only time it does it, why not? And then G, 3rd fret, and that D with an F sharp. And now we're gonna skip the F and go right to the E. And I'm playing 5th and 6th string. You can just do the 1 string. Then it goes to something very bizarre. It goes to an A. We expect that. It goes to a G. It goes back to an A. And then it goes to an A with a G sharp in the bass. You did not see that coming. All right, now everything starts picking up and we get to more of a repetitive repetitive chords. A, G, the D with an F sharp, E. It's going to repeat that. A, G, D with an F sharp, then E. This time it's just going to hang on the D with the F sharp. And it's not going to complete it. All right, we come back from that pause. It's going to do this 3 more times. So that A, G, D with an F sharp, E, then one more time, A, G, D with an F sharp, then E. And then for no reason in particular, it's going to go A, G, D with an F sharp, F. Why not? Then A, G, D with an F sharp, and then E. Because they wanted to keep you guessing. Now it gets even stranger. So we've got our A. We're getting close to the end here. We've got the G, D with an F sharp, then an F sharp, Y, A, G, D with an F sharp, F sharp. So it does that pattern 2 times. And then at the very end, we've got a 4th string, 2nd fret, that's an E, and then an open 5th string. That's it. That's the whole song. It's really weird. If you've made it this far, first of all, bless your heart. Like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Let me know how terrible I did, because this one will most certainly ruffle some feathers. So, next, if you want to stick around, you don't have to. I won't be mad at you. Next, I'm going to play you the audio track that I listen to, and it's a combination of the guitar, the bass, and then what the computer calls other. And I think it's mostly other. So let's take a listen. All right, thanks for making it this far. We're going to listen to what I listened to when I broke down this track. So we've got, and pardon me if my voice doesn't sound as good, I've got another application running here so we can monitor the audio. So in the screen in front of you, you've got the top line, which is the original MP3 or whatever it is of Walk My Walk. And then I've broken out the stems down below here. So you've got vocals and drums, both of which I have muted. And then because things weren't consistent across all tracks, I have up bass, guitar, piano, and other. Probably can just mute piano, but I'm leaving it there. I don't think anything ever pops up. But anyways, let's just jump right into it. And this is, you're going to hear what you're going to hear. I may jump in occasionally. So here we go. And we're listening. So you can hear all the weird artifacting. It's almost more of a bass than a guitar, but. So this is the intro. There's a click. It's almost like a keyboardy. Really jumps out at you, whatever that is. And so you can see how the computer actually jumped tracks there from guitar to other. That was a note. And this is what it has in the song. This is pretty interesting. You don't hear it like this in the song, but this is what they've actually pulled out. So it's interesting. Sometimes you hear like a good string click, and other times it's just whatever that is. I think it's just broken. I'm not ragging on the song at all. I think it's interesting. An interesting song, a little pedestrian maybe, but, you know, super catchy. So we're a little more than halfway through, and it's just kind of more of this for the whole way. Here in about 15 seconds or so, there's going to be something maybe a little bit more interesting after this section. So things are getting a little longer and a little louder. All right, here comes something, the bass. Yeah, so the notes are just holding out, but there's no attack that you would expect. It's just bow. And then there's that chord. Last couple times through. So it's kind of just more of the same, as you can hear. I think it does something really interesting right at the very end, though. It's very strange. It almost sounds like a bowed cello or something. You know, the echo and the artifacting. All right, I think we're at the last couple times through here. It's going to get a little bit louder. Whatever that was. Definitely ghosts. And then right at the end, we've got two notes. All right, so that's the song. It's interesting, but is it that interesting? Let me know in the comments. First of all, the technology to bust this apart and even create this thing is kind of otherworldly. But is this what we want to be doing with our time? Let me know down below.